All right. Oh, hey everybody. Fallout. Oh, I might have to raise my. Hold on. Let's see. How does that look? $13 people watching. There we go. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. We're trying. Thank you. My shoes are all dirty. I need to wash them from all the time on the farm. $30 people watching. Hey everybody, welcome to Below Average Utah Dad. Please, if you're just here, Omen, all of these are real. Well, these ones aren't, but everything else is real. Welcome to the channel, everybody. We're gonna do a not too long a stream. I have to get up very early. I'm going on orders tomorrow, so that means I'm gonna be doing military stuff. But you guys know the rules. When you guys donate, you guys get celebration. You get shout outs. We've got some really cool, fun giveaways that we're doing. Jacob, hello, buddy. We're doing some fun giveaways. When we get to 10,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving away an aggressive lead Pez dispenser. It's going to look kind of like that black one down on the ground right here. But we're also doing some other things. I made a challenge to everybody. Anybody who plays Helldivers 2, if you film a scene, if you film like a clip of something just incredibly hilarious or incredibly awesome, where you save the day or you absolutely blow it, please tag me. Upload it onto YouTube, tag me, and I will send you a great big giant 100-ounce Freedom mug. So if you've been here to the channel, then you know what I'm talking about. I've got a giant Freedom mug. I will send you one of those giant Freedom mugs. It's a 100-ounce insulated Freedom mug. I will send it to you if you win, if you have the best clip. So, Canadian Banana. We do a lot of gifts. Included in a lot of the gifts that we do. We do gifts at subscriber counts. We do gifts at donations through super chats and through super stickers. We do gifts for like really cool content that I get tagged in. I try to reward you guys. What's up, Ben? Everybody go check out Bullseye Ben. He's a good buddy of mine. Go check out his channel. He's got a great set of content.
Do you think that I'll be able, Dad?
Yeah.
Adeline is having a back-to-school party, a swimming party,
On the 15th?
16th. She messed up the date.
Okay.
Will I be able to go? Mom said that we might be in Bear Lake.
If we're in Bear Lake, you're probably not going to be able to go.
Yeah, I know, but she said that when she said that it was the 15th, when she put the wrong date.
Okay, I don't know. Mom and Dad will have to talk about it. Now is not the time. Mom's not feeling good, and I just got home today.
I know.
So, Spark of Pyro. Oh, I don't know if you've seen it. This is my AR-9. I think you've seen it before, Pyro. But it's my AR-9. It's got the red optics on it. I know it drives a lot of people crazy. CT, that is correct. We do have a Nerf gun right over here. That's how we celebrate when people submit and do super chats or super stickers, or when you become a member. We celebrate you. I like you subscribers to feel like you're part of this family. So when you guys do cool things, I reward you. I let you guys vote on what guns I buy based upon any revenue that I generate here on the channel. So there's lots of ways you can donate. You can donate to through YouTube if you like YouTube to take 30% of it. If you want to donate directly to me, you can donate to these things. I'm not a fancy guy. I do IT and I do other things. But yeah, I try to have fun with you guys. I'm not gonna go out of my way. I'm not gonna hire a whole staff of people. I have less than 10,000 subscribers. I am doing this with an iPhone. I'm a regular dude that likes guns, that loves his family, that is just here to have a grand old time. Don't mind the wiggliness. I'm plugging in my charger so that the phone doesn't die. Shit. There we go. Yeah. How's that? Regular, ordinary dude. I say swear words. I have kids. I've got a Mandalorian helmet down here made out of Legos. How cool is that? Thank you, JJ Legendre. Legendre. Jota Legendre. That's right. Bullseye Ben is really good about that. He and his wife are an amazing power couple here. So check out Bullseye Ben. Go check out his wife. She streams COD. She's ranked really well. She's awesome. So I hope that you enjoy what we do on this channel. If you've never heard of me, if you've never seen me, please click on my name. Go check out some of my other content. Or ask me a question. Test me. Put me through the threshold, or whatever you want to call it. Scott. Right here. This is a Marlin Model 60. I actually think it's a Sears Roebuck branded Marlin Model 60. So, yeah. You can, that's my oldest gun. My dad shot this gun, and I learned on this gun. So, yeah, it's like a 45, 50-year-old gun. You ever go to the Arizona strip to shoot guns? I used to live in Arizona. CT?
Can I have one time on FaceTime on Roblox?
Is your room clean?
No.
Okay. Go clean your room. Thank you. I love you. Baseball. I enjoy Legos. I don't know that I would say like I love building Legos, but I do enjoy Legos. I have a Lego shotgun from China that somebody bought me and sent to me as a gift. I've never put it together because I kind of just want to leave it there. It's kind of fun. Ohio. Both of these are 12 gauges. I actually have another 12 gauge. It's just at the doctor's office because it had an accident. Oh, awesome, CT. Where in southern Utah? I used to live in Santa Clara. What's up, Dusty? Hey, bud. This one is an SKB, model 7300. This one is a Winchester model 120. Both 12 gauge. I was doing drills and I dropped it barrel first on the floor and it broke the stock off. It's a semi-automatic shotgun. So they Mossberg is looking into it. It's a really nice Mossberg shotgun. Thank you, Neon Neighborhood News. Everybody go check out Neon Neighborhood News. That sounds like a very fancy channel. I think we should check it out. So, yeah. Oh, nice, Dusty. Nice. So, that's what we do here. Run me through the gauntlet. Ask me questions. You can ask anything you want about the guns that I own that are right here. I have more guns. I leave some of them up in Idaho. I just came back from Idaho because I go hunting up there, and my mom is up there, and I want her to have some guns for her personal protection, things like that. So I have a Smith & Wesson handgun that's up there. I have a 30-06 that's up there. I have another shotgun up there. Hole in one. What's going on, bud? And then I also have a really nice Browning shotgun up in Alaska that it's not in great condition. My brother up there has had it for a while. Ohio, the black one. Thank you, Bullseye. Ohio, you talking about this black one? Dane, thoughts on Ken? I will answer your question. I like. Okay, how's the best way to word this? I've talked to people about this. I think, I don't know why my screen went so low again. You guys can't even see me. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. That's better. Canik. I kind of feel like Canik is a cross between a Walther and a Taurus. I really like Taurus. I really like Walther. What I struggle with Canik is that the cost of a Canik can range to just a little bit more than a Taurus. Maybe something on the low end of Canik is worth spending that little bit of extra money to get something that shoots maybe similar to a Walther, but is a little bit better than a Taurus. On the high end, though, I kind of struggle because it's like it shoots a little bit better than a Taurus, not quite as good as a Walther. If I'm looking at the high end of the Canik, the way it feels, the way it seems to shoot, why not just buy a Walther? So that's what I think. I'm not trying to say that Canik is bad. I just think that it's very much a cross between a Taurus and a Walther. Ohio, the red trigger. This is all of my pistols that you see here. I have one more over here that you can't see. These are Glock clones from Palmetto State Armory. So this is the Glock 19 clone. It has a custom hollow sun optic, has a custom barrel, which is actually just an OEM Glock barrel, and it has a custom trigger from Delta Team Tactical. This is the Glock 17 clone. It has iron sights set up for a suppressor. It is threaded, and it also has a Delta Team Tactical custom trigger. So really great firearms, love it. Stainless adjustable sight 9mm back in 1986. I hear you, hillbilly. I EDC'd, I everyday carried a PT-111 G2C 24/7. I think is the full name of that. Sure. You're welcome, Joe. Yeah. It's a very safe space until you start trying to indoctrinate my children. Yep. Dane, I love PSA stuff. I know that there are some people that don't love PSA. I get it. You know, maybe with as much product as they're pushing out, there's going to be some QC issues. But I would say that 90% of their product is probably solid. I have my Y to puck. Okay. I am very confused. I think that there's a joke in there, but it may be going over my head. One boy, but my dad bribed me to get an F and it said, I hear you, Dusty. Malachi Hatfield, what kind of mags do the guns go to? All of the 20 or less round Glock mags, they're definitely 20 rounds or less. Those can be used in either one of these two Glocks, or they can be used in the Aero Precision EPC-9, that's a 9mm AR. The few other mags, those are 20 round, definitely not larger than 20 round AR mags that are from Magpul, and then this one is a 20 round AK mag. I also have an AK-47. It too is getting a very special treatment right now. It's getting some stuff done to it, so I'm very excited. It's not going to be a huge difference if you've been here to the channel before, but I think we'll all be very excited once it gets back. How many Magpul DVDs you got? None. I'm not sure the joke there. I won 20 minutes for me. You can't beat the range, and ammo prices there too. That's awesome, Dane. Whiskey, yes, this is an M45. You can get an M45 like this for like 150 bucks, I think. So, thank you, Squasley. What's up, Tactical Dad? Everybody go check out Tactical Dad. I point over here and I look over here because I have a 55-inch screen for my computer, and that's how because I'm standing over here like 8 feet away from it, I have to do that so that I can see the words that you guys write in the chat. This is a SOG tomahawk. It's just SOG. You can get this and a SOG knife and a SOG machete. It's like a 3-pack for like 35 or 40 bucks on Amazon. So that's what I did. I buy a lot of Amazon stuff because I don't want anyone to think that I'm saying this, okay? I do not think Amazon stuff, like Amazon knockoff Chinese stuff, is as good as, say, Hollow Sun or Vortex or EOTech or Trijicon. I'm not saying that. Please do not think that I'm saying that. I'm saying that for 95% of us that are out here collecting, shooting, that are enthusiasts, that are fans of the Second Amendment, that like guns, that like shooting them, and just like to self-protect, The stuff that's on Amazon is good enough. None of us are operators. We might want to be operators. We might want to try to be operators. We might even train like operators. But you're probably not going to go like low crawl through a swamp in sand with your stuff. So, like, do what you want, but the Amazon optic that's $100 is probably plenty good for your purposes in terms of keeping zero, having fun at the range, being proficient in handling a home defense situation, as it's good enough at the price point, and you probably don't need to spend $500 on an optic. You can go for it if that's your thing, if that's your money. I would rather just have more guns. Eloy, I like wearing the blazer. It brings all the boys to the yard. My blazer brings all the boys to the yards. Quasley, you can get the 37mm flare launchers. Did you see Amazon took off all the Chinese tourniquets? I believe there was a reason for that, Whiskey. I believe there was a reason for that. I'm gonna look into it, but I'll find out. Sin because kid, my uncle had a gun shop and gunsmithing business. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with things. Is that a real gas mask? Yes, Malachi, it is a real gas mask. It's an M45. Baby K Ruger started looking for dealers. I went DD iron so I can hit stuff with my optics. That's fair. That's fair. Sammy McCandles, this is my gun. You have like, let's be honest, Samuel, you have 6 too many equal signs on there. Come on. You are not 6 equal signs. You're maybe 1 equal sign. If you are, full disclosure, I totally compensate for the fact that I have a micro penis. 100% compensating. I don't know if I can compensate enough for the size of my micro penis. The difference between me and most people that make fun of me for compensating is that I at least have guns out of it. Much better, Samuel. Dude, way to go. Everybody give Samuel a round of applause. I love it. Totally in touch with reality. I love it. Do you own any plate carriers? I don't, Rexley. I don't own plate carriers because Squasley, unfortunately, I cannot. However, I would recommend, like, dude, daughter has a date. Get a good set of like kitchen knives, baseball bat, machete. Like, go buy a Walmart machete. Like, just have it out. Have something. Have something. Get an airsoft gun that's just scary enough. Samuel, I'm like, my hat is off to you, Samuel. Like, the fact that you went with that, bud, dude, that's awesome. I love it. Everybody, like, Samuel definitely deserves some love right now, and I appreciate all of this stuff. In fact, we haven't had a donation, but Samuel gets some celebration shots from the Mega Nerf Blaster, because that took balls to acknowledge that. Adam, what's going on? Love your Walmart machete. Yeah, Walmart machetes are legit, man. They work. You know what's great about Walmart stuff? Okay, so you know what's great about Walmart and Amazon stuff? Is you just use it. You use it, and the longer it lasts, then the more value you get out of it. And when it finally goes to shit, you just toss it and go buy a new one. Like the Walmart machete, the Walmart pocket knife, you paid like $13 for it. Like, you use it for a year and a half, the tip breaks off, it doesn't sharpen right. You're like, oh man, this sucks. I'm gonna throw that away and I'm gonna go get a new Ozark Trail one. Hey, look at that, $13 and I've got a new one, and it works. I'm not saying there isn't a place and a time for really. I mean, I have a Benchmade, okay, Benchmade knife, great knife, love this knife. This is my EDC knife, but this isn't the one that I would use for like regular everyday work. I keep this one in my pocket for emergencies because I need it to work. The one that I do for like everyday shit and everything, the one that I'm gonna beat the hell out of, that's the Walmart one. Don't beat up your nice stuff. Beat up the garbage stuff. So, yeah. I was gonna check Walmart. I was thinking M249. Yeah, if you can find an M249 toy at Walmart, I say go for it. Is that an Ithaca behind you? No, these are. This is an SKB. That's a Japanese brand. That's an M7300, and this one is a Winchester Model 120. Dude, Dusty, Walmart stopped carrying like 38, 9mm, 40, 45, 7.62, 223, 5.56. They are absolutely like totally balls to the wall. FUD status at this point. Swiss ticks are good. I bought it while I was. Yeah. The Blazers, a crisp look for you. I like it. Thank you, Spark. That's right. Mustache. Don't forget, when you're joining us on the stream, I haven't said this yet, but please double tap your screen. Or if you're watching on a computer or a tablet or a TV, if you happen to be watching on a TV, which hat off to you if you're watching on a TV, please hit the like button. That helps the stream and the channel grow. It helps us spread all the fun that we do here. Mike, I actually have, that is an excellent question. Hold on. This I'll show you my fly rod. I don't fish very often, but I do. I do fish. Maybe one of these days I'll even do a giveaway of a fly rod because I have an in. You see, this is a custom fly rod that my dad built. So my dad, he lives in Alaska. We grew up in Alaska. He builds fly rods for fun. So maybe one of these days, one of my giveaways, we'll make it a big giveaway thing. Maybe when we get to 15,000 subs. At 10,000 subs, we're gonna do the pew pew, the aggressive lead Pez dispenser. Then maybe what I'll do is when we hit 15,000 subs, I will see if I can convince my dad to build a fly rod, and he'll even customize it. We'll figure out what color you want it to be, what accents, and everything. So, yeah. That's right. Mike's all excited now when I was like, yeah, but what kind of fly rod do you use? And Orvis, I'm like, actually, I use a custom fly rod for my dad. So at this point, he's like, it's cheaper. He tells me it's cheaper for him to build the fly rods than it is to actually to buy new fly rods. On the wall, what are those? Well, these are patches. I'm in the Air Force Reserve, and these are patches from my most recent deployment, and then a couple of other things, some morale patches and things like that. Depending on where you are, Longboy, yes, Walmart can be a war zone. My OSS, I don't know what OSS is, was a lawyer in Anchorage. That's where my dad lives. My dad lives in Anchorage. So he lives on the hill just south of me. My sister, okay. Oh, that's cool, Hillbilly. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate everyone who decides to join us, be part of our family. I'm not sure if you guys heard, but like when you guys donate to the channel, when I generate revenue, anything that I make here on the channel, I then ask you guys, and you guys get to pick my next set of guns. So you guys have already picked. We bought the Colt revolver. That was you guys. I'm gonna buy at the end of this month a Henry lever action 4570. Oh, Everything Yukon. Yukon's here, you guys. Go check out Everything Yukon. He is another buddy. A lot of us guys, we talk on the outside. Sometimes it's fun to talk to each other about stuff, not guns. Not that guns aren't important. I love guns, and I love talking about guns and talking about being a dad. But every once in a while, it's fun to talk to somebody and be like Yukon does a shit ton of like homesteading and chainsaw stuff. One of my guys went and bought like 3 chainsaws because he'd been watching so much Everything Yukon. So that's how that goes. That sucks, Longboy. Oh, cool. My brother was in surface during Desert Storm in the Air Force. Yeah, almost 20 years. It'll be 20 years in November for the Air Force Reserve. When are we dual streaming, Phil? Dude, I just need to know. Like, I'm usually busy until like 5:30 at night, and then I need to make sure that I'm not doing anything with kids. And I'm in Mountain Time, Yukon. So I know that Arms Room. You saw Arms Room in Tactical. They figured out how to do like a mutually beneficial live stream. I think we can do something like that. I definitely want to do a duel with you. I want to do one with Fox. I'd like to do one with all of us. And I don't know if Fox ended up giving away the swag at Goals that I told him he he could contribute. He could give it away for me if he wanted to, towards one of the big groups, like if, for people that needed something or whatever. So, oh, Dusty's already subbed to Yukon. So everybody that's new here, go sub to Yukon. Awesome dude, homesteader, gun guy, really great stuff. He's done some excellent reviews of some of that cheap Amazon stuff I was telling you guys about. Excellent reviews, or he absolutely beat the ever living shit out of a Siley optic, which is great because Siley's a very, very cost and value rich optic that you can get on Amazon or from their site. He's got some codes for it, and man, he treated that thing harder than most people I know treat their Trijicons and their aim points. So that ought to say something. It doesn't always have to have a huge price tag to be valuable. Diving in Bali, adamant, that really sucks. I hope that you're able to use captions. I've been scuba diving a couple times, but I've never lost my hearing doing it. Also looks like J-Dog is live right now, so if you guys are interested, you can go check out J-Dog Pimp Daddy C. He's one of my mods, one of my buddies, and he's a great guy too. He's a little bit more, he's not quite as tolerant as I am towards some stuff in the chat. I usually play off things. He's a little bit less tolerant, but he's a good fun guy. Plus he has a Deagle. He's got a Deagle, and he has a 1911. So he's got a Deagle, a 1911, and an AUG. So if you guys want to see a Deagle, a 1911, and an AUG, go check out J-Dog Pimp Daddy C. I'll throw some dudes his way. Go get him some subs. But yeah, J-Dog is super fun. Shoot, I know what I pulled out my phone to do something and then I forgot to do it. So I use my computer to see the chat and everything so that I can track like what you guys are saying really well. But I can't see like how many likes we have, and how many people are watching is usually about 5 minutes behind. Pond Hopper, this whole room is my safe. Pond Hopper, this whole room is my safe. They are in a safe. This whole room is safe. I did make it home, Tactical. I did make it home. Everybody else, I got another. Oh man, we got all kinds of guys in here. Go check out Tactical Llama. Please go subscribe to him. Go check out Carson Hansen, 243. Dude, Carson, I love that you put your whole name in there, because I used to say your name when it was just C. Hansen, and I was like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said Carson. And I would always get self-conscious about it. So go check out Carson Hansen, 243, and go check out Tactical Llama. Both amazing, great guys. Both great, fun guys. They got some great long-form content. They got some great shorts. Carson's been doing this longer than I have. He's been a great inspiration. His wall is a little bit of an inspiration for this, except that his looks a lot better than mine. Mine is mostly patches. His is mostly guns. So go check him out. If you like cool gun walls, go check out Carson's gun wall. He's got some cool stuff. Pond Hopper's dream gun. Okay, so this is a question I get a lot. Dream gun. If it is if I'm talking about full blown unobtainium, it's going to be a full auto P90. I would love to get a full auto P90. If it's mostly unobtainium in the sense that you can own one, but it's a pain in the ass to get, but it's totally legal to own, just with a lot of paperwork and a lot of money, it would be a full auto M2 Browning. I would love to have a Modus. If it's something that is just expensive and really cool and isn't a pain in the ass to own, just very expensive and a really cool to own gun, I would love to have an Alien Luago. Alien Luago. So, White American Man, why do you love guns so much? Jim, I have a buddy who has way more guns than me, and he's not a white American man. He's a different color American My stepmom is black and she owns lots of guns. Her dad is black and he owns more guns than I do. So that's a really strange thing to say. Why does it have to be white American men? Why can't different color American men own guns? For a truck gun, the P90. The P90 would be amazing. What's going on, Baron? Yeah. Dude, Hillbilly. I would love to own one. I would love to own a freaking full-on, full-auto Mongoose. I think it would be so cool. I don't know what I would do with it, but it would be cool to just up on the wall behind me, like not even centered, just not even like put up in a way that makes sense, just off angle, like super OCD right there in the background. I think that would be hilarious. Your gun's repaired. What is it? Dude, that's really cool, Hillbilly. Dude, all those guns are legal to own. They're just hard to come across somebody who's willing to sell it and who can transfer it and
Dad,
all the paperwork. What's up?
watch the video I just sent you.
Oh dear. Okay, hold on. My daughter sent me a video, I'm afraid. My 16-year-old daughter sent me a video, so. Hold on.
It's in the group chat with Mom.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, just stay
No.
over there. Which one? The
Hi, Coco. Wait, which one are you looking
the
at?
Jennifer Aniston one?
No.
Well, what the hell?
Wait,
The
what Jennifer Aniston one? Let me see. I just sent you one in the group chat with Mom.
this one?
Yeah.
This one's stupid.
Did you read it?
Yes, it's stupid.
You
Oh my
think it's
gosh.
stupid? I did the same
Oh my
thing.
gosh.
I forgot that nice was a word. I read it, and then I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh my gosh. Pond hoppers, yes. I will show my AR. Now that my autistic daughter. That was full blown autism right there. That was like your brother level autism.
What do you mean? I was just laughing at a reel.
Yeah.
I read nice as, or I read ice as.
Here we go. This is my 9mm AR. This is my AR-15 with a 223 Wild barrel. This is my AR-10 and 6.5 Creedmoor. Yeah. That's why my channel's called Below Average Utah Dad, because I'm not like other Utah influencers. I don't use my children as banter for my channel. My kids can come onto my channel if they want, but they're not the focus. I'm the dad, and that's how it is. Also, I don't go to Disney World because I had a rough week on the weekend to recuperate. That's something that is unrealistic. And anyone who says, oh, they're just like a regular family that goes to Disney World every other weekend, that's not normal. No normal person does that. First of all, why would you go to Disneyland every other weekend? It would take away from the magic or the funness of it. Like, seriously. Later,
Who's
Sammy.
being autistic now?
Oh, I'm allowed to go to Disney World. If I pay money, I can go to Disney World. Owen, Idaho is wonderful. Thank you. Yes,
Look
Billy.
who's being autistic now. You went on a full rampage about Disneyland
No, I was
and
talking
taking
about-
away the magic.
I was talking about Utah influencers.
I know, and you're saying, no normal person goes to Disneyland. It takes away the magic.
Because
Go
they
down a
don't.
rampage. that was super autistic. So it was just like, yeah, nobody goes to Disneyland, and left it at that.
I think you're just mad that I said you were autistic on my live stream.
A little bit.
Well, don't be autistic.
Guess who made me autistic?
If I have any life advice for someone, what would it be? Any life advice for someone, what would it be? Spend less than you make. Yeah, pretty much that. Spend less than you make. Yeah, autism thrives in my family. My children, me, my parents, my siblings.
Kind of bomb.
Nobody. No, I don't have any lever action guns. That's the end of this month. We're getting a lever action gun later this month. Tactical llama. Yeah, I get the feeling that your 17-year-old daughter and my 16-year-old daughter would probably get along. We might have to let them make a connection and be buddies or something. Yeah. Have integrity, spend less than you make. And be loyal to your partner. Logan, what's going on, buddy? So, what part of Utah? Silent Soldier 3028. I am in Davis County. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the picture on the stream and I'm making sure that it looks all right. I want to make sure. I can't get too close to the guns, but I don't want to be too far away. What is my EDC? My EDC that I've been carrying right now, so like while I was up in Idaho, I carried this one, the PSA Compact. So it's the Dagger Compact. It's like a Glock 19 clone. I carried that every day while I was up in Idaho. When I'm down here and when I travel, I usually carry the PSA Micro Dagger, and that's like a Glock 43X clone. Mine's a little bit longer because I do have a comped slide from Palmetto State Armory. I'm a keep it real. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you enjoy the way that my jacket looks. Some people make fun of me because if I tighten it, then it shows off how fat I actually am. Favorite outdoor activity in Utah? What would you pay more to preserve regarding public lands in Utah? Oh, I struggle with outdoor activities. Like, I like hiking and I like spelunking, like in Red Rock. But I also know that Utah is growing tremendously in population, and there is not nearly enough housing. And I'm not a huge fan of the communist-style block townhomes that are like 8 townhomes all connected together. That's what leads to issues like what happened in Illinois, in Chicago, in Atlanta, and in California and Colorado. We don't want that. That's why we're different. So I think we need to, as Utahns, I think we need to consider maybe doing some of the land that BLM and then the government owns. Maybe we need to redesignate some of that. It needs to be practical land. But while people are like, oh, that's going to take away from our ability to hunt and fish and do things like that, Utah already rapes everybody in the state with hunting and fishing. If you want to go hunt in Utah, you have to gamble, which Utah, if you're familiar with Mormons and everything, we don't have lottery tickets. We don't have Powerball. We don't have pull tabs. We don't have anything like that because gambling is bad. And but if it's hunting,
I get super surprised whenever we walk into a gas station from another state and I see a bunch of lottery stuff.
Yeah.
Because we don't have any of that.
we don't have any of it here in Utah. And so instead what they do is they say, oh, do you want to go hunt a deer? Okay, so what you have to do is you have to gamble with the state. You put in for a lottery. They literally call it the draw lottery for a deer tag in all over the state. So you might even win, but if it's in a part of the state that's like 6 hours away, and maybe it's not practical for you to do that, then you can either turn it over and get a partial refund or roll over everything that you spent into points, and then next year you can maybe get more. I hate states that do lottery systems like that. It is absolutely a way for them to give you a chance or pretend to give you a chance at being able to go hunt and be a part of the wildlife management, but not really, and just keep your money. And the state just keeps that money, and then it doesn't ever improve. They don't improve any of the infrastructure. It's stupid. It's stupid. Treat it like Idaho, treat it like Alaska. Friggin' charge more for the hunting license, charge $100 for the hunting license, and then charge whatever you want for the tag, and say, where do you want to hunt? Which district do you want to hunt in? You want to hunt in that district? Okay, everybody hunts in that district. Good luck getting a deer. Good luck getting an elk. Make it a once-in-a-lifetime thing for a moose or for a mountain sheep or whatever. Put limitations on it and make it expensive, but at least just make it realistic. Don't just rob people of their money and pretend you're doing them a favor. Sorry, I went on my soapbox there. No, adamant, the air quality still sucks. But that's not because of the population, that's just because this is like the lowest point in all of the Rockies, and so any pollution, anything from forest fires, any garbage from other cities and states, like it all inevitably makes its way down here. Learn more. Thanks for sharing your thoughts of this. I don't know about communist style housing framing, but yeah, excited Falcons. Yeah, Matt, it's definitely something that people talk about a lot. If you look me up on X, Matt, I have some buddies that they're not YouTube people, but they talk a lot about this. They're very vested in the overpopulation, the immigrant status, not only illegal immigrants and legal migrants from other countries and sanctuary stuff, but also immigration from other states, the changing of politics, and the demand for super low cost housing as quick as possible that leads to some of the stuff that has happened in other states. So you don't need a varmint license here in Utah. You can go hunt varmints. You can hunt like rabbits, and you can hunt coyotes and stuff. Like that's not a big deal. There are even some places where you can hunt wild boar, if you can find them. But for any cool game like moose, deer, caribou, like you put in for a draw, and it's like maybe you put in for a rifle draw, or you put in for a straight wall cartridge draw, or a black powder draw. Like you have to put in for each of those separately, or one, and then you have to hope that you get it. And if it's your first year, you're probably not going to get it. And if you take any of your money back, if you take any refund back, then it's like you're starting over again next year. So you have to let the state keep your money. It's stupid. So, silent soldier, yeah, that goes with the population stuff. There's a lot of things with the Salt Lake. The water level's gone down. We haven't gotten as much snow, but also you have to remember, like 200 years ago, the Great Salt Lake, from what we can tell from historical stuff, there was a lot of stuff it was dry then too. This has always been a high desert. So when we start doing things like planting grass, planting trees, expanding waterways, doing irrigation, that takes away from the water, and like this region was never meant to have those types of plants. So Langog, I'm talking about like communist style apartments and like townhomes. Is it of the same quality as what you would find in Russia or Germany? But like think about the UK, the socialist and communist style housing where like everybody lives in a townhome. Nobody actually owns their home. Of course, even if you have land here in the States, you still get charged. You buy land, you buy a house, you still get charged taxes on a house that you own because the government is exploited. I work for the government. I'm not a huge fan of the way the government does things. Thank you, Matt. Thanks for joining us. Logan, that is an excellent question. I am not, excuse me?
Sorry, I messed up.
Yeah. What's up?
I was talking to Ezra, and he said that you guys were talking about the N-word, and you said that you don't think Ezra and Mia say it, but you guys were talking about how you think
Am I wrong?
Yes!
Okay.
I don't actually say it, but I laugh at it.
Okay. So,
That
Oh.
was not a fun topic.
Thank you, Adamant. What are you talking about?
How?
Oh, you doxed me just right now?
On accident.
Yeah.
I forgot that you were live streaming for a sec. After Ezra told me that, I was like, he better not be making the family think that I'm actually
just saying.
saying it.
I was joking around most of
Okay.
the time.
Clearfield?
Yes, Silent Soldier. I am aware. I am aware.
Oh, that reminds me. Clearfield and West Point should be careful. We found out what the bug bite was. It was a mosquito bite, but it was like, had a disease carried in it, a West Nile mosquito bite.
So you had West Nile virus?
Yeah.
You went to the doctor and they told you had West Nile virus?
No, like, Sophie had the same mosquito bite, and she was like, yeah, we found out it was like West Nile.
Oh, maybe.
And that's why I was so
That can-
fatigued last week and feeling so sick, and I had such a bad mosquito bite reaction.
Red Baron, yes, you should always buy 5 more guns.
Anyways.
Anytime you have the opportunity to do that.
Anyways, because of that, it's actually spreading out through, like, Davis County stuff right now, so,
Well, that sucks.
yeah.
Brandon Botts, who's behind all these evil financial schemes? Who's pushing the legislation? Who's running the financial and real estate industries globally? That is an excellent question. I don't know. People. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Hello. Yeah, we did. We'll be back for about 3 hours. How are you guys? Did everybody make it back from Idaho Fall or from Yellowstone? Oh, they're not back yet? Sorry, I'm on the phone with my dad, guys. What's that? Oh, well, that was very kind of him. Well, that's fun. I'm glad that you're not all alone. Did Nanette leave? Did she leave you cookies, and did you eat all of the cookies since everybody else is still gone? Well, I think it was very nice of her to make you cookies today. And they were good. I'm glad that we got to stay and eat some of those cookies before we left Idaho.
They were good.
So, well, hey, do you want to say anything to YouTube? I'm on. I was doing a live stream. Does Leslie want to say anything to YouTube?
Well, I'm in the middle of something and I'm trying to get my stupid. I have to get something submitted before.
You got a deadline, you mean?
Okay. All right. Well, you guys have fun. Thanks for calling to check on us. We made it back all right, and it was fun seeing you guys.
No arguing with any foreign countries today.
No, I won't argue with any foreign countries. We don't have any crazy Norwegians on here, and everybody's been really cool tonight. So, you guys want to say hi to my dad? Say hi to my dad. There's.
Hi guys.
Okay, he said hi. I did know the dung beetle can push a turd 5 miles. Alrighty. I love you, Dad. You guys have a good night.
Love you too.
Alright, bye-bye. That was my dad. He's an amazing dude. Former KC-135 pilot. Also former T-38 instructor pilot. He flies up in Alaska. He's a great guy. Was an inspiration to me. His dad was in the military. And then my great-grandfather was also, he wasn't in the military, but he was a mechanic here at Hill Air Force Base on B-29s during World War II. So, Red Baron, it is 9:25. Want to have a shootout? Official, unofficial, FYB. No, I don't ever want to get into a shootout with people. Unlicensed lemonade, you know it. Hello everyone. I get it, unlicensed lemonade. You wish that you could grow a mustache like mine. You wish that you could have the Magnum PI, Freddie Mercury, Super Mario mustache. But that's no reason to call someone pube face. I get it. One day you'll hit puberty and you too can grow a mustache. I was offline because my phone was broken, but I fixed it. I'm right now living in St. Louis, Missouri with my brother. Awesome, El Zacatecano. Bro definitely doesn't golf. Although one of my really good buddies golfs. I just wear this because it brings all the boys to the yard. My jacket brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, I wish he had his guns. Probably you will not get eternal life if you touch it. You might be a little bit gay if you touch it. I'm just letting you know. Like, it's happened before, and I've had to unfortunately break some hearts and be like, I am not gay. I know it's hard to not be attracted to. I'm not gay. At least not full gay. Maybe just a little bit. As long as you don't look into each other's eyes, or as long as you keep socks on, then I guess it's fine. Brandon, I'm actually still in the Air Force Reserve. I do IT, but I was a crew chief on 135s, B1s, C-130s, and B-52s. So it's true. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. Hello. I have no idea what country that is. I'm usually pretty okay at figuring out which like Eastern countries. Korea, South Korea maybe. South Korea or Thailand maybe is what I'm guessing. Hello, South Korea or Thailand. I don't know that I have a bigger brain than most. Probably not. I'm average intelligence, maybe even slightly below. If you can tell me what movie that's from, oh man, you guys, that's amazing. Are we at a whole 50 likes? We've been going for 54 minutes. There have been like almost 100 people on here at any given time, and we're at 50 likes. I guess you guys kind of like me. What's up, Ammo? Welcome back, buddy. Run Gun, what's going on, dude? Hey, F it, what's going on? We've got later, Owen. Have a good night, bud. Saucy. These are not BB guns, but I appreciate it. Hey, Fishing. Thank you for donating $1. That is $1 closer to getting a lever rifle. We're going to get a lever rifle. It's being dedicated to the ever so generous Don't Call Me Radio, who contributed a large quantity towards that lever rifle. Yeah, sure, Saucy. If you think so, if you think they're BB guns, then that must be yeah. F it. I always put the jacket on for the stream. Yeah, you absolutely right, Saucy. I know that you can definitely tell. You can definitely tell that they're BB guns from here. I mean, yeah, it's cool. You should go check out the BB guns. You should go check out how they shoot the BB guns. They use all kinds of different. This one shoots 44 mag BBs. This one shoots 9mm BBs. Technically, these ones do actually shoot BBs. So I'll give you that. Okay, these two technically do shoot BBs. Also 9mm BBs, 5.56 and 2.23 BBs, 22 long rifle BBs, 6.5 Creedmoor BBs. Great BBs. Are you police? No, not technically. What's up, Admin? Yeah, I'm a volunteer member of the Department of Public Safety here in Utah. That's what you have to be in order to get. You're technically part of Department of Public Safety when you carry a concealed carry weapons license here in Utah, because it's issued by them for the state. It's not issued by a local municipality through the Bureau of Criminal Investigation. So, yeah, F it. The whole room's my safe. You meant the actual BB guns. I don't know what actual BB. I get, like I said, these two. This is a 12 gauge. These are both 12 gauge BB guns. So I mean, technically they shoot BBs, and it's not untrue. You're good. Logan's gonna do push-ups for every gun comment. So. That's not right. What's going on there? A tick can. I don't think. Thank you, Brandon. Yeah, the 12 gauge. So SKB M7300, Winchester Model 120. I see what you did there. Hey, hats off to Saucy. I see what you did there. You were being witty, and I like it. Yes, that is true. We're at 54, so it's time to do push-ups. You are correct. You are correct. All right. So something we do on the channel, you guys. I'm a huge advocate for mental health and mental illness awareness, especially for veterans and first responders. So you guys don't ever see me in my tight shirts. You guys always see me in loose shirts. So yeah, for veterans and first responders. And because of that, I do 22 push-ups every day. I post a video every day doing 22 push-ups. You've seen people do the 22 push-ups for 22 days. I got to day 23 and I was just like, what? Why should I stop? Thank you, Desert Armory and more, for the jewels. Thank you, Jody. What's going on? Yeah, so you guys have heard of the 22 push-ups for 22 days. I got to day 23 and I was like, why should I quit? So today was day 84. And then whenever we do live streams, when we get to 50 likes, then I do push-ups for 1 minute. That's good for me because I have to do push-ups for a minute for the Air Force. That's part of my fitness exam. It helps keep me in shape. And honestly, it helps raise good awareness. So if you guys want to join me, you can. You do not have to. But I will, I'll turn on the ringer for the timer. So we'll do 1 minute of push-ups. You do not have to do perfect push-ups. You can do them as good or as whatever. Thank you, Sparky. You can do them however you see fit to do them. I usually end up doing about 100 every day because I do push-ups besides the 22. I do other push-ups. But I always assume that I'm going to do about 50 push-ups on a live stream. So we're going to do the push-ups for 1 minute on the live stream. There's 24 people watching. When we get to 100 likes, we're at 60 minutes. Let's see if we can get to. If we can get to 100 likes in 15 minutes, whoever is the 100th like, I will send you some swag. If we can get to 100, there's 24 people watching now. If we can get 24 more likes. That'll put us halfway to the between 50 and 100, and that will help the channel grow. I will have you email me and I will send you some swag. I'll send you either a Snecky, see our mascot down here. I'll send you a Snecky. I'll send you a Baba Yaga signed logo, or I'll send you one of my giant mugs. We'll do something. If we can do it, if we can get to 100 in 15 minutes. The reason I say that is because I kind of want to go to bed before 10 o'clock because I have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So, if we can do that, whoever the lucky person is that was the 100th like, I will have you email me a good address and I will send you some swag. And it will be glorious. Alrighty, Boba Fett, welcome to the channel. I have your buddy, Din Djarin. I have his bust right here made of Legos down on my channel. So, nice, Sparky. Okay, let's do our push-ups. All right, 4, 3, 2, go. There we go. I counted 59. I don't know what you guys got to. Yes, my ammo cans, I have 2 of them, and yes, they're full. Whew. Oh, that was fun. Thank you, Spark. Thank you, Sparky. Oh, give me a second. Gotta catch my breath. Hold on. Riley? Hey, Riley or Ezra? Can you bring me my mug? Thank you. It was up there. It might be out my truck. Sorry. Whew. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. What are you doing?
I'm being a troll.
You're being a
There's
troll?
a troll coming into your stream.
There's a troll coming into the stream, guys. Hey, look, it's the camouflage dog and the troll. Vladimirius. I don't know what the Siege 12 is. Not off the top of my head. I'm still trying to recover from push-ups. Oh, yep. Both the puppies are in here. Here, will you go take these keys to Riley?
Yes.
Hands. Hold on. Go take it upstairs. Thank you. Take the dogs. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Do I want red or blue? I actually kind of want a banana cream pie milkshake. Oh. You know what I hate? I've been doing this for 84 days. I do about 100 push-ups every day. So I can't, I can go to the gym, but I can barely do the bar because I have jacked up shoulders from fixing airplanes like this for 10 years. And then from going up and down mountains for 2 years with a whole bunch of shit, doing counter drug stuff for South Comp with the Army Guard as an Air Force guy in the mountains in Arizona. So my shoulders are pretty, they get pretty torn up. So when I do the bar, if I do the bar for more than 2 reps, if I do any plates, my shoulders will actually dislocate. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to have complete reconstructive surgery on my rotator cuffs. I have ammo that would work on Diddy, and people like Diddy, yes. If that's the question, Trevor. So, what I did when I was in Qatar, I used to take a 45-pound plate and I would lay on the ground and I would do a 45-pound plate during core. So I'd do flutter kicks and hold it above me, and I would do flutter kicks. So,
You didn't tell me there was beer drinking going on.
down here?
No, up at the thingy.
Yeah, Mackie's friends. I didn't drink any beer.
She said she had apple beer.
Oh, Ezra, I got Ezra apple beer. It's not real beer, it's a soda. It's
They did not tell
root
me
beer.
that.
You're just extremely gullible right now. So, here you go, guys. If we can get to, we're at 67 minutes. So we have 8 minutes. 8 minutes to get to 100 likes. If we get to 100 likes, I will give you the option, whoever the 100th person is. All right? 100th person. That I know that means if we're not there, then nobody wants to do it. But if we get to 100 likes, you get your choice of a snacky, the snake that's on the ground. I will send one to you, or one of these big 100 ounce mugs. This also helps with little workouts in the day. If you've ever seen those mugs, when this is full of water and ice and everything, and you're lifting it constantly to get a drink, you do that all day and you drink a couple of these. If you drink 200 ounces of water or soda or whatever, diet soda. I say diet soda because it's 95% water. makes a big difference. Helps you stay in shape, you burn calories. This is a Pepsi jug, but I do Freedom jugs. I have a link. I have a thing with Amazon, so I have a link, and I'll send you. I said you give me your address, and it'll be a We the People in red, white, and blue mug like this, or it'll be one just with a lot of American flag. That's right. Aspartame. Because when you drink it, aspartame. That's right. That was a dad joke. Probably the best one you're going to hear all night. That's why it's called aspartame. Because when you drink it, aspartame. Are you guys going to do it? Where are we? Where are we? Let's see how close we are. Let's see how close we are now. I'll bet we're not even that close. I'll bet it's almost, yeah, we're at 4 more likes. 4. 59. I issued that challenge at 54 and we're at 59. Let's see. I believe that we can do it if everyone digs in deep. Share this stream. Get more autistic people to come. No, I make a joke. So, you guys want to see some bullets? Who wants to see some bullets? Do you guys want to see the difference in a couple different types of bullets? Oh, shoot. Hey, you got any? You come here again, please. Hey, will you do me a favor? I'm gonna grab. There are 2 little teeny boxes like this. I want you to bring those. Okay. Yes. I want some black Talon ammo. Jody. Okay, we'll start small. All right, you guys know what, I assume most of you know what 22 long rifle ammo looks like. Okay? All right. So, here we go. Who knows what this is? Who knows what that is? Can you tell me? What about that? Can you tell me what that is? What about that one? Okay, so far so good. We got that one. And that one. Thank you.
I've been trying to set up my stream thumbnail, then I realized I also want to set it up so that not only is it my thumbnail, but I can replace my profile picture. It'll be kind of call back to
I like
my
it.
newer one.
What about that? All right. Yeah, that big rifle cartridge is 6.5. I can tell who's been a member of the channel. Okay. So now of these rounds, okay? What is the deadliest round? If we're talking not about ballistics, I want you to tell me which round has been used more here in the United States. All right? Not even let's take out self-unaliving. Let's talk about in crime, in attacks, in shootings. Which one is responsible for more negligent and homicide deaths out of these 5 or 6 rounds or 5 rounds? 12 gauge, 5.56, 9mm, 44, and 6.5 Creedmoor. Who knows the answer? What is the deadliest round according to the FBI? I'm really excited to see who gets this right. All right, we've got a couple 9mm in there. Somebody said 20. Somebody said 22. Somebody said 9. Craig said 9mm. I want to see if anybody else. 40 Smith & Wesson. That's a good guess. Any more takers? Anybody else? Is there anybody lurking in the background that wants to take a guess? Which of these is the deadliest round, according to FBI statistics? Okay, Logan's going with the 12 gauge. So the round that I hold in my hand, that is actually the round used in more gun deaths in the United States than any other. All right, excluding well, it even includes. But if we take all of the self death out, if we're just talking homicide and shootings, it is the humble 9mm. And to give you an idea, the 9mm is used. All right, let's say after we take out the 55% of gun deaths that are self-inflicted, if we take that out, the ones that remain, that leaves about 23,000 gun deaths every year that are related to homicide, accidents, things like that that are not self-inflicted. The 9mm makes up 85% of those deaths. The 9mm makes up about 85% of all gun deaths in the United States. After the 9mm, it's actually 38 special. Then it's 40. Then it's 22 long rifle. Then it's 12 gauge. Then it's like 357. Then it's 44 Magnum. And then like less than 0.5% is 5.56. 6.5 Creedmoor isn't even on the list. To my knowledge, 6.5 Creedmoor has never been used in a homicide. So just remember, the next time you see the news and they're talking about this big scary black rifle that's so incredibly evil and does so much damage, yeah, this is only responsible, like, let's say since the assault weapons ban came out, this rifle is responsible, I believe, for less than 250 deaths total. Since the assault weapons ban was lifted, if I remember my numbers correctly, less than 250 deaths. Since the assault weapons ban was lifted. This rifle, right here, this one. However, 9mm handguns are responsible for many, like well over 100,000 deaths. You are correct, Jody. Or a 5.56 millimeter bullet. So, I think the statistic on 10 millimeter is pretty low. It's pretty low. I think it's lower than 12 gauge shotgun. It's probably about the same as 44 Magnum. It's extremely rare, I believe, for 10 millimeter to be used in a homicide. You'd have to go check the FBI statistic. Next year in like January, the new FBI statistics should be out, and because they do it like every 5 years, it's like a census thing. Every 5 years, they do like a full-on study where they accumulate everything from the previous years. So like 24 and 23 didn't have any updated statistics, but they had updated statistics from 2020 and 2021. So 78 minutes. Did we make it? Let's see how close we were. We did not. We only made it to 59 likes. I'm only showing 59 likes, you guys. $60 likes. That was a pretty good stretch, you guys. Tell you what. We'll do a toast. We haven't done a toast in a couple of nights. We'll do a toast. Yeah, Jody, 100%. That's exactly right. So, all that being said, that doesn't mean I think we have a gun death problem in America. I don't. Because there are still far fewer gun deaths than there are many other things like drownings and car accidents and alcohol poisoning and like stabbings and like physical assault with hands and feet. Guns just get attacked all the time. So there's way more other problems that we could do to solve unwarranted and unnecessary deaths besides ban guns. So, alrighty. What should we do for our toast tonight? What should be our drink for our toast tonight, my friends? I feel like, what should we toast to tonight, friends? What should we toast to? I don't even think Fallout, I don't even think that they differentiate between, what's up, Mike? Not going to say your last name, but thank you. I think you were on one of my streams earlier today while I was driving. I think that's a good idea. Let's toast. We'll toast to the 22. We'll toast to, I don't think this has ever been opened. No, it has. All right, we're gonna toast with some Captain Morgan tonight. Not because it's delicious, not because I think it's amazing, but because I have lots of it right now. Alrighty, this is gonna be super pleasant. I don't think I've ever taken a shot of rum straight. It all smells the same to me. There we go. Otherwise, you burn the rum. Mike, I have acquired them over the years. Dude, I would love some Tennessee moonshine or something fancy. I just have inexpensive drinks that I use for mixed drinks because my wife and I sometimes like mixed drinks. Party hat. Okay, so here we go. And we're not going to be doing an ASMR stream. I've decided I'm not going to be doing those probably very often anymore. I think that it's been jacking up with the channel, and we've been doing well without them. So if you guys are interested in listening to ASMR, you can go listen to the ASMR streams. You can go to my channel and click on ASMR. I have gun sounds that you can listen to on your own to fall asleep to. And it's glorious. You should definitely check it out. If you like gun sounds, you will like the ASMR channel. Anyways, we're gonna toast to the 22, to the 22 needless self-deaths that occur. We're gonna go ahead and toast to shout out from Tennessee. Thank you, caveman. We're gonna toast to our nation. Our great nation. I love living here. I wish that there were more people. Later, Adamant. Cream type sipping moonshine or just a flavor? I've never had moonshine, so Jody, you tell me what's best. I do, Logan. I do. So to our great nation, to the 22 people, especially veterans, specifically veterans, but also to our first responders, to our families, to our loved ones, to the soldiers overseas still fighting the good fight, to our allies that are doing everything they can to catch up to us, so that they can be self-sufficient. And honestly, like just in general, I know that our leaders are sometimes annoying, whether we agree with them, whether you're a Democrat, a Republican, a conservative, a liberal. Like, I know that our leaders can get super obnoxious. But in the end, they're doing what they think is right for our country. I don't like some of the things that Trump does. I didn't like a lot of the things that Biden did. You know, we're never going to get a perfect candidate. We're not going to get another George Washington or James Madison. I don't even like to include Reagan because Reagan enacted a lot of really shitty gun control that we still have to deal with today. Archer, I'm still in the Air Force Reserve. So let's toast to our great nation. Let's toast to hopefully our leaders will do the right thing at the right time to help our lives be a little bit better. And to our loved ones and the people that we've lost. And hopefully we can set an example and support those so that we don't lose more. Salute, my friends. I've never taken a double shot of rum straight. So please don't kill me, rum. Whew. That was different. Whew. That was different. Thank you, Fallout. All right, guys. We'll go for 5 more minutes. We'll hit the 90-minute mark. We'll go till 10 o'clock, and we'll call it a night. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, everyone who's new to the channel, who's joined us. Welcome to our family. I think you'll like it here. We do a lot of fun things. If you haven't seen any of my other content, please. Jody, yeah, that's my mailing address. That's the channel's PO box. So if that's Jody brings up a great point. So Jody's won some swag from me before. He got a T-shirt, vinyl logo that he could iron on to any shirt that he chose. He got a signed copy of this. He got a Ammo Alchemist well badge. I sent him a 6-pack of Rip-Its. I sent him some popcorn. He got some other cool stuff from me that was part of a big giveaway that I did. So I tried really hard to take care of my subscribers and try to send you guys cool, fun things. I would love to get my dad on more lives. He's just not a real big. He thinks it's kind of goofy. Archer, not only do they make them, no, I have another source. I can get them in either sugar-free or non-sugar-free, and I get the big ones. I don't get the little ones. I get the full-blown Mama Jamas, like this. That's a Rip-It right there. Empty Rip-It can. So, we do a lot of fun giveaways here on the channel. If you want me to review something, if you want me to do a short or a long form video, you want me to destroy something, you want me to give you a shout out in a short, anything like that, if you want something to go up on the wall, if you send me something, if you want to do that, you can click on my name. I have all of my contact information. There's an email for the channel. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on X, I'm on Instagram Threads. I have a P.O. box. I even have a phone number that's available. You guys can text me. You can't call me. The number that I have set up is an outbound calls only. But you can text me if you're struggling, anything like that. Like, reach out to me, send me a message on one of the videos, just comment. If you want to send me something, I have a P.O. box you can send stuff to. I am more than happy to look at stuff, to give you a shout out, to do like an unboxing thing. I think that's super cool. I've been able to do it a couple times. It's way fun, but I leave that up to you guys, and you guys tell me what you want me to do. I try to include you guys in the new firearms that we buy. I try to include you guys in the decisions that we make and the content that we make. And that's what's most fun about doing this is being able to include you guys as part of this channel's family. And I love it. I feel honored and blessed that you guys come here and enjoy having a good time. Like I'm the one that you guys choose to pick. There's myriads of other channels that you guys could go to. And pretty much every night you guys all show up and you guys laugh and you joke and we make fun of each other and we make fun of the gun community and we make fun of liberals and we make fun of political correctness, and we have a couple drinks, we do some push-ups, we raise awareness, we check on each other's mental health, we stick together like bros, we care about each other, we love each other in a completely heterosexual, not homosexual, socks on, absolutely normal way. And it's great. So thank you for being here. Thanks for subscribing to the channel if you did. No problem, Logan. Anytime. $20 remains $20. Yep. $20 is $20. Chief, did you get your mug? I still didn't. I still don't think I asked you if you got your mug. I sent it to the address that I have for you, bud. I want to know if he got his mug and if he's using it. Indeed, I did. So he must have gotten it. Thank you, Adam. So Chief can attest. When this thing is full and you're toting it around and carrying it, and I one-hand it like this all the time. You guys see me do it all the time. You don't ever see me carrying it like this and drinking like this. I one-hand this thing like nobody's business. It is not light. It is 100 ounces of fluid. And it's delicious, and it helps you stay hydrated. Hydrate. So you don't die. And it's a good workout. And honestly, it makes for a great conversation starter. What's going on, Toes? I'm actually... Logan, you can buy this. Again, if you click on my face, if you click on the name, you can see information. You can see a link to go buy one of these mugs. To go buy one of the We the People or American flag mugs. If you don't see it, you can email me. I'll tell everybody my email. If anybody's interested in a mug, if anybody's interested in any of the accessories that I have on my firearms, if you're interested in a Snecky, anything like that, you can email me directly at belowaverage.UtahDad, no spaces, no uppercase, anything, belowaverage.UtahDad at gmail.com. If you email me an address, or if you email me, I will send you a link if you want to buy something and help the channel out, because I get like 10 cents for every mug that's bought. But I can also send you links to like Hollow Sun optics or anything like that. If you want to buy accessories for guns and firearms and things like that, I can send you links, and I also get like, I don't know how much I get for those. Those cost a lot more, so I might get like $1 for those. But yeah, you guys can definitely. I'll send you links, and we'll have a great time. If there's nothing else. Oh, this one. This is actually so this is actually a Pokemon Go patch. That's Team Valor. I'm on Team Valor in Pokemon Go. If you play Pokemon Go, you can totally add me on Pokemon Go as a friend. Maybe one day I'll post it in there. But yeah, I play Pokemon Go with my son. We play a lot of Pokemon, and that's a Moltres, and that's definitely Pokemon Go. Oh, this one. Yes, that is the Star Wars Rebels. That's the Rebel Alliance. Spark of Pyro, I'm sorry. This one, I I got it on Amazon. I get almost all my my Don't Tread on Me, my American flags, my Rebel Scum patch. I get a lot of these on Amazon. I like Amazon, guys. I try not to buy cheap Chinese shit, but sometimes it's convenient. I just do it. If you want an Empire one, I can, again, send me an email. I will send you a link, and I'll send you a link for patches or anything. Any morale patches, dude. If you want, you can Google it yourself. But if you want to help the channel, I think you get a little bit of a discount, and then I get a kickback. I don't know how that works, but it does. So, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for sticking with me and having fun. If you're new to the channel, thank you for subscribing. I love you. Always carry every day. Stay zesty. And always carry with the round in the chambers. Zesty Baba Yaga would say, because Zesty Baba Yaga, he always shows up when you least expect it, and he always wants to get the center of attention. So, you guys love America the way that Zesty Baba Yaga loves America, and I love you, and I will cuddle you when you least expect it if you do not carry with the round in the chopper. Hugs and kisses. Good night, my little friends. I love you so much. No toes, it's not raining. It's dry here. Thanks for the good stream, you guys. It's been great.